All right, so this is a post made on a Reddit or subreddit. I don't know how Reddit works. There's some Reddits. If you search John Willis, there's some Reddits of people that don't like me on there. That's the only time I've really been on Reddit, is when there's something on Reddit about me. I heard Black Scout Survival had mentioned this, so we actually looked it up, and here's what this is. There's a subreddit, and it's a anti-conservative group. It's people that hate conservatives, and the title of this is "Subtle Signs You're Talking to a Conservative Before They Usually Make an Obvious Racist Remark." That's pretty wild, right? So which are you, liberal or conservative? I don't consider myself to be either one. I don't want to be on either one of your teams, because I don't think that the government should be stealing from me. I think it's all fucking rigged. I think it's all horse shit. And I would rather you just leave me the fuck alone. And that's the end of it, right? I don't want to be either one of your teams. But if you look at what they're about to say here, then most of these actually fit me. I'll wear this shoe, right? Here's sign number one that you're a conspiracy theorist, racist, conservative. They say they don't like Taylor Swift. I think she's cute. If I saw her in public, I wouldn't know it's her, because those motherfuckers, that's all face paint. They don't actually look like that. If I heard any of her music, I wouldn't be able to identify it. I wouldn't know any of her songs if I heard them. I would probably hear some songs that I recognize, but would not be able to say that that was her song. The only reason I know anything about Taylor Swift right now is because of all the nonsense going on with the Super Bowl. The only reason I know anything about the Super Bowl is because of the Taylor Swift bullshit and the controversy that it's caused with Pfizer assigning her that boyfriend with the Pfizer contract, right? That's the only thing I know of the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, I also know, is dying out. They're talking about making Super Bowl pay-per-view. The attendance is not there. The viewership is not there for the Super Bowl. And it used to be a reason that people would get together, right? You would go to a place where all your friends were for the Super Bowl. And most of us, like even when I went to a Super Bowl party decades ago, we never watched the Super Bowl. I have zero interest in football. We would watch the commercials, and that's what really would sell the commercial. That would sell the Super Bowl is the commercials, and it's dying out. You guys are dying. Super Bowl's dying, just like mainstream media is dying. We no longer mind, because you no longer matter. Number two. They say SNL isn't funny anymore. It's because it's not. It's woke bullshit. You guys fired or drove off the funny people. You guys haven't been funny fucking forever. The last time you were funny is when they did the fucking cowbell. We need more cowbell. It wasn't funny when Norm Macdonald was on there and Adam Sandler. That's when it was funny. I stopped watching you guys fucking decades ago. I don't know two shits about Saturday Night Live anymore. Who the fuck's watching Saturday Night Live at midnight? Fucking losers are. Like, you guys can have it, just like Disney. Number three sign you're a conservative racist is you wear a crucifix. I don't wear a crucifix, but isn't that freedom of speech, freedom of religion? I mean, what happened to that, guys? I mean, we let you fucking cut your wieners off and tell everybody about it. We let you fucking weirdos wear muumuus out in public while you got a beard. I mean, most people even let you in girls' bathrooms so you can molest little children. Like, fuck off with your shit. You're lucky somebody didn't fucking put your ass in a... We take the craziest in society that most of them, I think it's actually a show. I think that's the attention they get. Nobody wants to fuck them dirty bitches. Why is it all those ugly bitches with the crazy shit? They're all from the same country, right? It's weird. What's that rainbow flag? Because they all fucking fly it. Leave us the fuck alone. We're definitely never going to go where you are. So stop coming to where we are, right? We don't care. We don't give two shits about what you do. Go live your life. They say, I don't go downtown anymore. Well, I mean, that's because that's where the crime happens. Drunk people, stupid places, stupid things. I go downtown occasionally because there's very, very high-end restaurants, and my friends eat there, and we zip in, valet, eat, and we're out of there within a couple of hours. There's nothing good that happens downtown. Not for me anyways. I do occasionally, but I'm not going to go valet my car. I don't go public park my car. That's where it's most likely to be broken in. You have a concentration of drunk people who are in a hurry to go do that hookup stuff and get drunk, and you guys are fucking targets. It is a very target-rich environment for criminals, and you have created a environment where you have told criminals we won't prosecute. You just had a white girl by a black guy, and she said it's okay because of white privilege, right? That actually happened. Now, of course, it's amplification. We took the craziest example and blew it up the loudest. Both sides do it. Both of your sides, because I'm not on either one of your sides. As a business owner, I would have to say I'm conservative or Republican, right? But the truth is, I don't want either fucking one of you. Both of the puppet masters pulling those strings are 80. How are you guys even alive? If you stopped eating adrenochrome, wouldn't you have fucking expired a long time ago, fucking vampires? Number 5 refers to POC as those people. What's POC?
Person of color.
Person of color. I call them Americans. Like, I also, if you're a fucking hood rat with your pants down low and you're breaking into the Louis Vuitton store, that's a piece of shit. Whether you're white or you're black or you're Mexican. They all do seem to have something in common for the most part, though. Number 7, wears anything with a U.S. flag on it. I love the American flag. I don't know where it went. You guys seem to have replaced it with these rainbow ones. It's weird, right? Because all of my friends who are homosexual, gay, lesbian, whatever, they don't have that flag on their car. They are business owners and they fucking work hard and they raise families, right? And I know somebody's going to take issue with that. How do 2 gay people raise a family? I have a friend that adopted kids and has raised those kids in a wonderful fucking manner, better than most of my straight friends or straight people that I know are raising their children. Just do what you need to do for your family and leave people alone. It's the amplification of the weirdos, right? The people I know that are same-sex marriages or relationships, if you put us all in a room, you wouldn't identify them. It's like the vegan, right? How do you know there's a vegan at the table? Because they'll fucking tell you. How do you know there's a CrossFitter? They'll tell you. How do you know there's a wacko that happens to be gay or lesbian? Because they're going to fucking tell you. They've got the beacon. They've got the blue hair and the fucking 15 pieces of metal in their nose. They are looking for fucking attention. We put a piece of metal in a pig's nose because it hurts it when it fucking roots in the ground and fucking tries to get out of the fence. You want to have that in your nose? More power to you. How about you have a fucking conversation with you about how you have that in your nose or why that is? I don't give 2 shits. If you add value to my life, you can have fucking, whole fucking face can be tattooed, whatever, like a basketball. You want to be the basketball dude? If you're a cool motherfucker, I'll hang out with you if you add value to my life. If you're not, I'm going to laugh at you because you have a fucking basketball fucking tattooed on your face. I don't give 2 shits what you do. I only know you exist because you inserted yourself somehow into my fucking life. And then as far as the flag, I sell a lot of shit that has a flag on it. A lot of shit. Whether it be subdued or bright-ass red, white, and blue. We sell out of every fucking sticker, patch, and shirt we do with an American flag on it. It's the country you're fucking standing on. So if you don't like it, go someplace else. Or, better yet, if you're in the United States and you don't want to see that flag or you don't like that flag, buy enough property that you can build your own fucking community and you don't have to have that fucking flag. But right now, out in fucking public, that is where you fucking live. And if you don't like it, then fucking do something so that you don't have to be a part of it and live in a manner where you can buy enough property that you don't have to fucking physically see it. Number 8, eats Chick-fil-A. Is that a real one or did you add that?
No,
that's really in there? Yeah. I've been to a Chick-fil-A one time and one time only. I think it's fucking terrible food. It's crazy how people rave about it. When all the chicken challenge wars were going on, we jumped in the excursion, a bunch of us, and took up some video cameras, and we went to Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, and there was another place. When we pulled up to Chick-fil-A, it was the first one we went to, we bought a couple of sandwiches with the different sauce they had, and I think I got an ice cream or something. And the dude was like one of those flamboyantly, like, chipmunk, super caffeinated male cheerleaders. Just they were on point. They got us in the line fast. They got us through the line. I'm like, hey, we're filming. Who makes the best fucking chicken sandwich? They're like, there is no other chicken sandwich. Chick-fil-A makes the only chicken sandwich. The kid, everybody we spoke to was very professional and for the company. I noticed they were mostly young men. There were some, they kind of gave me the Mormon vibe, right? I think they pay their people well. You didn't see anybody with a disheveled uniform. You didn't see any of that shit. Like, they represented the company well. I think the food is fucking poisonous to you. We went to Popeyes. Their drive-through was literally a right-hand turn We couldn't turn the excursion through the drive-through. We had to come up on the curb, and there's a fucking cinder block wall right there. When we got up, we asked if they had any, when we went to order chicken sandwiches, they're like, we ain't got no chicken sandwiches. And when we got up, whatever it was we ordered, the ladies working there, at this fine establishment, were kind of like, fuck you. I'm surprised they weren't smoking a cigarette in there. They just had that fuck you vibe. The clientele was very different at the Popeyes than at the Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A was mostly business-looking people, right? They looked like they were on their lunch break. Popeyes looked like there was a bunch of homeless-looking motherfuckers in there. We went to Wendy's. They didn't have any chicken sandwiches. They literally had no chicken. They had sold out during the great chicken wars of the 2000 whenevers. We went to a gas station. There was a couple girls working in the gas station. They had a chicken sandwich we were able to get, and they were just like normal fucking people in the hood. It's kind of the other side of Jackson. That's what I know about Chick-fil-A. It's your money. You want to buy it. You want to eat it. More power to you. I think that it is poisonous, and it is not for me. I eat ribeye. That's what I perform the best on ribeye. When I eat a hamburger, I like a hamburger, but when I eat the hamburger, I do not perform as clear of mind as when I eat the ribeye. And what's the difference there? All the bullshit on the hamburger and the bun. That's what the difference is. So, yeah, I guess I'm a white liberal or a white conservative, racist conservative. I guess that's what I am. I mean, I fit these. I get it. And the truth about the Chick-fil-A thing, I mean, chicken is for poor people. When you're in prison, they feed you chicken. When you're locked on a ship, they feed you chicken. I'm not poor anymore. I don't have to eat chicken. I can go under a bridge with homeless people and probably find chicken. I'm not fucking homeless anymore. I'm not poor. I don't have to eat soup. I don't have to eat chicken. That's for you poor motherfuckers. I'm sure nobody listening to this is poor, though. And if you are, ask me how not to be poor. I'll be happy to help you not be poor anymore. But the truth is, fuck them. That's the truth. Like, they don't exist in my world. They only exist where we give them, this is all division. It's all about division. Fuck those guys. I'm on a farm here. I have a business here. We've recorded content all day. 1 million people are going to see this video right now. It's 1:30 Friday afternoon. I've been moving since 6 a.m. this morning, business-wise, and we just try to add value. This is just fucking division right here. Fuck the weirdos. If they want to stick a butt plug up their ass so they can pretend they have a tail, if you guys use cactus on that part you're inserting, it would probably stay in better.